Alrighty then. Alright, we're gonna grab some missile expansions this way, because we missed a few on our first run through here.
You better get those 75 missiles.
Dude, we could have got... Dude, I can get like a few hundred. I can get like 100 or something by now. If I really just wanted to go out of my way and extend the playtime by like another like hour or two, you know, so we can milk the shit out of this. I mean, I really could just like wander around here and grab every missile expansion I possibly could.
I'd say just do it and do a supercut.
Oh, screw you. We're not doing a supercut. How to get missile expansions in Metroid Prime.
Well, no, I'm not saying like a tutorial or something. Just do a supercut of like you just getting the missiles.
I'm not doing a supercut. That's the point of a Let's Play is to screw you.
You know what? Alright, god damn it. I was gonna make a joke. Fuck it.
You're... Yeah, okay, man. Ah! That actually did, Oh, yeah, wait. We don't have to worry about the, Oh, I never noticed that before. Look at this environmental detail that you don't even notice. Like, I mean, let's be real. Would you ever think to place this thing here, this water drainage monitor thing, in an environment? I mean, let's be real here.
Oh god, these things remind me of the Dark Souls 3 enemies.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, there's little mushrooms.
Those were Dark Souls 1, by the way. The mushroom.
Dark Souls 1.
The mushroom dudes?
Yeah.
And then you had
They're
the...
in 3 as well, though.
They were? Are you sure?
Yeah, in the swampy area, yeah.
No, they weren't.
No, yeah, they were.
No,
You
they...
killed a shit ton of them. They were like little mushroom things.
You mean... No, those were spiders.
Whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah, but they weren't even close to the same. I mean, the ones in Dark Souls 1 were literally just mushrooms with legs and arms.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, gamer. Let's do this the fast way. Oh yeah, one thing I never pointed out. Look. Reflection.
Something that not many games do today.
Look how it warps and stuff. Yeah,
At
but
least
like
it has a reflection. Most games today can't even be bothered to, or most companies today can't even be bothered to do that.
yeah, that's the one thing I've noticed in a lot of modern games. Like, you don't see that, like, at all. You never see your own reflection.
Yeah, also, you never see your own feet. You don't have a body. It's fucking annoying. I love games
a lot of
where you have
games are
feet.
getting better at that. COD started doing that. Battlefield has been doing that since 3 or 4, I don't remember. I think 3.
One game that I actually noticed that did that first for me was Fear.
Oh, Fear has legs?
Yeah, Fear has legs. At least I'm pretty sure. I'll go back and check. But I'm pretty sure it has
the
legs.
question is which Fear?
Fear 1, Fear 2 also had legs. And I think Fear 3 dropped it, maybe? Maybe not? I don't know, I'm gonna have to go check. But...
Alright, I know there's...
Does Metroid have legs?
Does Metroid have legs?
No, Metro.
Metro? I don't remember. I'll have to look again. It's not like I have a HUD when I play. Lol. Because I'm playing on Ranger Hardcore. For my first playthrough. Maybe I should just, like, wait and restart when we do a playthrough of it. When we eventually get to Metro.
Do it. Yes, dude. Oh god, that'd be perfect.
That would be
You
pain.
haven't got that far, have you?
No, I haven't.
Gotten that far, have you?
I just met Bourbon, so
Bourbon.
I just met him, so yeah, well, I could.
Yeah,
I
you
could,
got that far.
I could wait. All right. There are 2 more we can grab real quick, which I am going to grab, by the way.
Also, you're not that far off killing reds in that game. And I'll be talking non-stop about the goddamn books in that playthrough. Jesus Christ.
All right. Save it for that playthrough then.
I will. I've got so much to say about that.
We have so many games on our list of like games we want to play for this channel. Because, you know, this is our first game, Metroid Prime, you know.
Yeah,
Missile acquired.
Snake, you've acquired missiles.
Oh god.
To use the Nikita missile launcher.
In case you're wondering, this is the boss that we would have had to fight for the Morph Ball. That thing right there. You know, the thing I killed outside, the thing that just becomes a regular enemy that you just fight. That isn't hard at all.
Games do that, I think my first actual
Missile
experience
expansion
with that was
acquired.
in it was in Demon Souls or Dark Souls 1.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's go grab the Wave Buster. It's gonna be less of a pain in the ass later, so we're just gonna do it now. I mean, I don't have to. You know what? That would be dumb because we're gonna have the plasma beam and shit before then, and we'll have the X-ray visor before then either. So we technically don't need the Wave Buster.
Okay, anyway.
Ah, screw it. I'm gonna get it later when we have the gravity suit, so I can get the Chozo artifact that's in there too. By the way, that's the only artifact in the game that requires fucking I can't speak tonight. Oh my god, my brain is gone. It's the only Chozo artifact that requires the gravity suit. So theoretically, you could play through the whole game without getting the gravity suit if you used my alternate, you know, avoid the one place route. You could any percent this shit if you didn't have to get the gravity suit. You could avoid getting the gravity suit and avoid going through yeah. The fucking crashed frigate. My brain, man. You know, I said I was gonna not go to like fast food places or something so I could save some money this paycheck, but like, bruh. I was about to say, I thought I bought something for myself during the Capcom sale, but no, I actually got one of my friends Devil May Cry 5 because he really wanted it, and he's a good friend of mine. I've been playing games with him for about 4 years now. You know, he's
nice.
a good friend of mine. He's part of that old Call of the Dark Soul crew. You know. Yeah, he and I go way back. So yeah, he had no money, and I was like, bruh, you know what? We're good friends here. Screw you. Once you get the ice beam, Chozo Ruins just becomes annoying. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got a question.
What?
This might lead into a little topic here. What do you think about okay, so recently on Twitter, Mike Matei said something about like if you use the rewind feature in fucking the new fucking Nintendo whatever the fuck's
Nintendo Online whatever.
Nintendo Online whatever. Yeah, but you're not like even if you complete the game, you haven't actually beaten it.
I don't know. I mean, that is a hot take. I'm not gonna lie. I don't wholly disagree. It depends, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're just abusing it because you don't care about, like... It's like... I guess it depends on the game. If you're playing Ghosts and Goblins and you do it, fuck you. Okay? But if you're just a legitimately terrible at video games kind of person... Right, well, first off, you shouldn't be playing Ghosts and Goblins. I agree if they're playing Ghosts and Goblins. How about that? Or Ghouls and Ghosts, or whatever. Or Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah,
that's it.
But what about for the people, like, I'm gonna use, Armate21, aka, The Waste Zero Time, or O Time, as an example of this. Like, he put up a video recently, about this issue, and he told a story about how he and a friend of his were playing the old Darkwing Duck game,
Okay.
and yeah, he originally he smoked this as a kid, like he knew all about the shit, and he went back to play. He gave his friend the controls, and she was bad because she hadn't really played video games before. But then she gave a controller to him, and he had beaten this as a kid non-stop. He knew all the stuff to do and whatnot, but coming back to it today, he sucked. And he made a good point that gamers today, it's not about having no skill or whatever. We're just lazy. Like a lot of us don't have time to actually sit down and
Yeah.
master a video game anymore.
I had a similar conversation with one of my coworkers today at work today, and I was talking about he was talking about I was talking about Destiny. I play a lot of Destiny too, like a lot of it. If you look at my Steam time, I just broke 1,000 hours.
You're as obsessed with Destiny 2 as I am with fucking World of Warcraft.
But he plays Eve Online.
Oh god, fuck that game.
But
So much time.
yeah, I know. So I was having that conversation, and it kind of like came in my head. I'm like, I just don't want to grind for. I mean, I like the grind, but I don't want to grind that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a point where it's like, I like grind, but I don't like the feeling of having to grind for like literal months for things. In like an MMO,
Yeah.
I don't mind like a few days or a couple weeks. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, for example, I found when I first started grinding for was it Outbreak Perfected in Destiny 2. That was like the first thing of like real grind, because I didn't want to do the dang puzzle for the heroic. So I just played the heroic like a casual and LMAO.
Yeah.
But you get the point. You have to do that mission 5 times. You have to do the heroic, so you do the regular mission once, and then you do the heroic 5 times. Right, and you can only do it once a week. And that was like the first time it felt like
that's more time gating than anything. That's
Well,
not really.
I know,
time
but
gating.
like, bruh, it was like it took me, a month and a few weeks to get it done. It's like, bro. But like, it felt like a long time. And there's some other things like, but like, I was thinking about it. It's like, some people don't have as much time. Like, even though I think I have a ton of time, I don't. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Between working on our game and then doing, doing this is hardly an excuse. We do this for a couple hours a week and then we're done. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Like, as per like difficulties and whatnot, the same games are too easy or too hard or whatever the fuck. I see it as this. I see it like this. Like, I'm fine with people using rewind or whatever the fuck on those old games, because those were fucking hard.
All I gotta say though is that unless you're playing Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, I'm okay with that. If you are playing that and use it, fuck you. Beat that shit or get out. Beat that shit legit or get out. Because
I'm basically okay with it in every game. Dark Souls, in games like that have this sort of Dark Souls mentality.
yeah, I mean, even Dark Souls, like after a while, becomes relatively easy once you've played it for a while. Like for me, going into Dark Souls 3 again, I started playing again, just a little bit here and there, and it's just like, wow, I suck now, but like I've picked it up way faster. Or even a better example, playing, oh god, the Chozo Ghosts. Playing Mortal Kombat with you again for the first time in ages, right?
Yeah.
And then I picked up new Cybot, right? And I was doing relatively good as him. You know?
I fucking totally sucks because I haven't played that shit forever.
Well, same here. I hadn't played it in forever because it wasn't working on either of the hard drives that I had, and I installed it to my new hard drive, and it's just fine now.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, the first Chozo Ghost encounter on the GameCube, in the original GameCube release, is a joke. I just wanted to mention that. Metroid Prime 1 on the Wii version, they added more Chozo ghosts. There are actually 3 on the first encounter instead of the 1 on the GameCube. Shut up. Here, we're gonna extend the episode just a little bit. I want to get the ice beam before we end the episode. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to blue ball anyone. It's like, did he get the ice beam or not?
Hey,
Did the
look,
game
man,
crash? No, we're gonna get the ice
cupping a
beam.
ball.
Yeah, we're gonna get the ice beam and save before I end the episode, which is luckily right in the next room. So.
Also, I'm gonna be a bit immature and say that goddamn statue was cupping your balls, dude.
My ball. Indeed. My one ball.
Say hello to my ball.
Oh god. But yeah, we can actually come back right here. Come right back in here, hit this switch right here with our ice beam and grab an energy tank. I'm gonna wait though until we get the plasma beam, because once we get the plasma beam, I can just get an artifact as well in here. And also, once I have the plasma beam, I'll have the X-ray visor anyway. So, let me out! It's dark in here. A new path has been opened. Right. But, yeah, I mean, we extended our last episode past its time. I'm not too afraid. It's kind of like the 15 is a suggestion, almost. Lol.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get you.
I mean, we should try and stick around it just to make it easier. But, like, I don't mind going a little over if we're kind of not at a good place to stop. You know, I mean, if we're at a good stopping point, I'll end the episode immediately. But, like, you know. I'm trying to get the ice beam here. I'm not gonna grab the I'm not gonna blue ball you guys. You know. You know, I'm totally not gonna blue ball you guys. Where we drain this half pipe next time and get the ice beam.